Hello everyone, welcome back to Run the NBA, and today I want to talk about the emergence of one of the best 3-and-D wings in the NBA, and I also want to talk about if he can emerge into being more than a 3-and-D wing as he gets into the 4th and 5th years of his NBA career, and that is going to be Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges was very impactful for the Phoenix Suns this past season, and throughout their playoff run, which landed them getting to the NBA Finals. He played and started all 72 games last year for Phoenix, shot 42.5% from deep, was one of the most efficient three-point shooters at that high of volume in the NBA last season, while shooting 54% from the field. This is also someone who is a very good wing defender, defended threes throughout the postseason and some fours throughout the postseason very well. Even with his lack of size and length for some of them, he battles hard, he's very physical, he has good lateral quicks. He is a very good wing defender, one of the best wing defenders in the NBA as far as I'm concerned. And the fact that he is also so efficient on the offensive end alongside it, this points to the fact that Mikal Bridges is an extremely valuable player, impacts winning a lot, and also potentially has the upside to continue to improve his game and do more than just be primarily a catch-and-shoot three guy with good defense, as his efficiency speaks to the fact that he has a lot of talent, a lot of ability, and can continue to improve with this Phoenix Suns team through the Chris Paul era and beyond it as the core of Mikal Bridges, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton emerges as they enter their second contracts. Let's talk more about Mikal Bridges, his brilliant season last year with the Phoenix Suns, and how good he could be and continue to improve to be with this Phoenix Suns team moving forward. Mikal Bridges is entering the 4th year of his NBA career, which means him and DeAndre Ayton are both going to be getting pays and new extensions in this upcoming 12 months. Which does make it interesting for the Phoenix Suns, but also leads to the fact that assuming that both of them do get extended or re-signed, which I think is quite likely, then Mikal Bridges and DeAndre Ayton, along with Devin Booker, is going to be the future core of the Phoenix Suns. With Chris Paul only having so many years left with this group, it leads to the question, what role will Mikal Bridges have moving forward with the Phoenix Suns, and is he just going to remain a 3-and-D guy? Personally, I don't think a 3-and-D guy long-term is the future of Mikal Bridges. Will he remain a good defender? Yes. Will he remain a good catch-and-shoot three-point guy? 100%. But with that being said, I think the upside of Mikal Bridges is still so much greater than what he has shown as a 3-and-D wing in a much lesser role on the offensive side than what he will have when Chris Paul is gone, that I think Mikal Bridges can continue to improve and continue to do much more on the offensive end than just be a floor spacer and a catch-and-shoot three-point guy primarily. As I mentioned, he shot 54% from the field last year and 42.5% from deep. This is someone who is extremely efficient with his shots, takes good shots, and makes the shots that he takes. A big part of it, shot selection. A big part of it is the fact that he doesn't have to take that many difficult shots, but he makes the shots that he takes. And he shoots smart shots. Anyone at this early point in time in their career who has this high of efficiency, and when you look at his ability on the court, also has athleticism, can continue to work on his handle to improve in other parts of his offense, it really speaks to me to the fact that Mikal Bridges can continue to improve his offensive game and expand his offensive game to a point where he is much more than just a primarily catch-and-shoot three-point guy, because his efficiency is so high that he is still a very positive offensive player as he expands and continues to learn and grow in other aspects of his offensive game from a scoring standpoint, that he can still be extremely efficient while attacking the rim and continuing to improve that level, while developing a bit more of a mid-range game. And he can get to the point where he can get those levels of his game more efficient to the point where he can be impactful. Now, sure, he does attack the rim still from time to time, but some of it's on backdoor cuts, some of it is off of aggressive closeouts that he can go in and finish on some dunks. There's no doubt he can provide some very good highlight reel dunks. He is a very strong finisher at the rim, but I think he can continue to improve in that domain with creating his own shot off of the dribble, with beating guys off of the dribble on the perimeter with more regularity, and with developing a bit more of a mid-range game moving forward as well. I think Mikal Bridges has that level to him where he can really see improvement moving forward on the offensive end and can really change the ways in which his scoring game is centered around. He will always still be a good catch and shoot 3-point guy, but if he can get more of his threes off the dribble, if he can create his own shot a little bit more, it's just going to make this Phoenix Suns team even more devastating. And with the eventual departure of Chris Paul within the next few years, I think Mikal Bridges is going to have to step up in that role to give someone alongside Devin Booker that can make their own shot, create their own shot, and be an important part of the offense alongside giving him good spacing as a catch-and-shoot 3-point guy. And I don't have any doubts that Mikal Bridges can get there. He continues to be a hard worker. He's a very hard worker on the defensive end. He's continued to improve his 3-point shot. He's continued to improve his offensive game. He's continued to hit the gym and add more strength so he can be better on the defensive end. This is someone who I think has the potential to continue to improve, and I think could be even better than they were last year, can be better than they were in the playoffs, and really be an impactful part of this Phoenix Suns team moving forward. He'll be more than just a role player 3-and-D guy alongside Devin Booker. He can be a second option or a third option alongside Devin Booker, who can get his own bucket from time to time. He'd create a little bit of offense for himself and for others, and still be a lockdown wing defender. That's where I project Mikal Bridges. That's the upside I see for him. But let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think the upside is for Mikal Bridges, if you think he can improve into a much better player, or if he is more of just a role player. A high-end role player, but a 3-and-D role player, or do you think he can develop into something more and be a bit more of an offensive talent, someone with a lot more upside, versatility, and ability on the offensive side of the ball? With that being said, that is my thoughts on Mikal Bridges last year and moving forward into the next few years, into the beginning of the post-Chris Paul era, when that does happen a few years down the road. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to hear my thoughts on more things, young players and rookies entering the NBA this season and how they will fare moving forward, then be sure to click the box on the right-hand side of the screen. And if you want to watch a Phoenix Suns related video, then be sure to click the box on the left. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.